Welcome back to Just Another Game Review. And don't try this at home.
Well, that escalated quickly. Now that that's over with, we are here to try to make a video talking about microtransactions and how they ruin gaming.
Yeah, definitely ruined gaming for 100% fact.
I hate him so much it makes me want to smack someone.
Please no. You guys don't know what he's like when you're not looking.
What are microtransactions, Aaron?
So, microtransactions are this greedy little ploy that game companies have came up with to just suck every last penny out of the consumer's pocket. So you'll have weapon skins for $20, or no, I'm sorry, it's never dollars. It's some Titanite crystals.
Microsoft points.
Microsoft
I think they
points
did
are-
start making it dollars on some things, so you like actually know. But that was we'll get back to this, but that was something that really
It's
got
like,
me.
hey, you need to pay $50 to finish this $60 game.
Yeah, exactly. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's always just ignorant stuff that
Yeah.
they've come out with too. It's never anything that adds anything to the game. It's just, a weapon skin, or if you want the soundtrack or the artwork.
Yeah.
Pay
Final
us.
Fantasy 15 had the, what was it?
Yeah.
The noodle cup helmets for $5. Like, who the wants that? Like, and I feel like that's why Square Enix, like, that game was so shitty, because you got, like, the dude that create, like, started it, or what, I can't remember his name. He walked away, and I feel like there was a meeting that he was that sit at the head of the table, and he was like, what can we do to make this game better? And somebody's like, I know, let's make a noodle cap helmet.
Yeah.
He was like, I quit. I'm done.
Let's not make the game better. We don't really know what that means, but let's definitely try and make more money off of it.
Yeah.
What is the first, as a gamer, the first time you remember seeing microtransactions?
Probably map packs.
Map packs?
I think map packs on like old Call of Duties or old Halo games.
What about
like $15 for 4 maps or whatever?
Probably, yeah. That's the earliest I can remember.
those to me at first were okay.
It's like more DLC, but
Yeah. The first microtransactions I remember, and they may go back farther than this,
Yeah.
but Avatar like skins and helmets and stuff for Xbox
yes,
was the first things I remember.
yeah, I remember that.
Um,
You could like dress him up like a little Gears of War soldier.
That's right, when like they started doing Microsoft points, and like it would be like, oh, this hat's only 50 Microsoft points. How much is 50 Microsoft points? I don't know.
$1 maybe?
I have no idea to this day.
No one knows.
I just know that if something was 50 Microsoft points and you try to go buy 50 Microsoft points,
Oh, you're not allowed.
no.
No,
You
gotta
can buy
500.
1,000 and
Yeah.
you spend 50 of them.
Yeah, you gotta buy 500 even though you only want to spend 50.
Yeah.
The biggest microtransactions that ever got me were Rock Band songs, extra songs for Rock Bands.
Oh,
They'd all be like 160 Microsoft points, and I'd be like, well, that doesn't sound that bad. And of course, as a kid, it wasn't my card I was using,
Yeah.
so it didn't sound bad to me.
Plus, they disguise it by not making it money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not real. It's
yeah.
Microsoft.
Yeah,
I
points.
was
It's
like,
not
what is this, my achievements?
real. Yeah,
I was like, my achievement score is 30,000. I could buy 7 albums.
Yeah, this is awesome.
So here I am, and then like a week later, my grandma was like, hey, Zach, is there something you want to tell me?
Nope.
No, not really.
Had no idea.
Trying to play Rock Band right
Here
now.
I am. Yeah. She's like, I see that. You owe me $400. I didn't get anything for Christmas that year.
Another thing that's super annoying to me is like with the microtransactions. So when you're talking about microtransactions, I'm talking about store transactions, DLC,
Loot boxes.
loot boxes, and season passes are another
Yeah.
big
Season
one that I can't
passes,
stand.
yeah.
And any more special editions are another one.
Yeah.
You remember when a special edition used to be special?
Yeah,
You
like
would get cool shit.
the Call of Duty one had the one where it gave you the
Night vision goggles.
yeah, that was cool as
Yeah.
hell.
What Halo? You got a helmet
Right?
like
Yeah.
the Master Chief helmet.
That was cool.
Where did that go? You know what you get now? You get this digital shit. It's not even real. Here's 2 guns that you won't use past level 3. Thanks for your 40 extra bucks. And you also get the season pass for shit we don't have yet.
That's another form of microtransaction that drives me nuts. When a game comes out, like DLC used to be extra content. Like
Absolutely.
Yeah.
when you were talking map packs. Like one of the first ones I remember was Halo 2.
Mhm.
They released those map packs. Halo 2 was huge.
Yeah.
And it was huge for a while. And then they were like, oh, let's put these extra maps and charge people for that. I'm fine with that.
Absolutely.
I'm absolutely fine with that. Call of Duty did the same thing. Modern Warfare 1, Call of Duty 4, and they came out with the variety map pack. It was like $15-$20 for 4 extra maps.
Yeah.
The game was doing great. It was game of the year by then. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, fine. Give me some more maps. That's something I'm willing to pay for.
Plus,
But
they expanded what they already had.
yeah. Nowadays, you are getting like, I remember when, what was it? Far Cry 5 came out, and it was like, buy the season pass and get this expansion, this expansion, this expansion, and this expansion this year coming up. And they already got screenshots of all of it. The game's already made.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
it's just like, here's 4 areas that we just locked behind a paywall.
Yeah, Destiny was huge for that.
Yeah.
Destiny, literally, the way that they introduced their DLC was to remove an obstacle out of your way, and now you have access to that part of
Yeah,
the map.
that's just
already
ridiculous.
made. It's already made. You got nothing else.
I'm okay with certain kinds of DLC. It being having nothing to do with the game, it adds extra to the game.
Yeah.
For instance, one decently famous one for it is Red Dead Redemption.
Yep. The zombies.
Yeah, the zombies.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Mhm.
Like Red Dead Redemption, great game, full game. You paid
Yep.
$60 and got $60 worth, and then
Whole
it's like,
experience.
and then it's like, oh, here the Nightmare, Undead Nightmare, or
Nightmare.
whatever it's called for $20. That's nothing to do with
No.
Red Dead
Yeah, it's a
Redemption.
whole new game.
That's a whole new. Yeah, that's downloadable content. That's something that you're paying
that
extra
was
for.
an afterthought that they came up with, thought it would be a good idea,
Yeah.
and they released
Yeah.
it.
Or another one we've talked about quite a few times is Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
What's that thing called?
Blood Dragon.
Blood Dragon, yeah. It completely separate game. That
Yeah.
had nothing to do with Far Cry 3. It wasn't extra missions
No.
or extra
It
story.
was its own
new
thing. It was his own experience.
Yeah.
They got away from doing these extra experiences that revolved around the same game, like
Yeah.
adding zombies to a game nothing about zombies,
Yeah.
and started doing it like, well, if we end the story here instead of here, later on we can charge them for this part of it.
Yeah.
You know? Let's stop the story on a cliffhanger that isn't really.
Yeah.
Let's charge them $60, but only give them $45 of it, and charge the other $15 later.
Right. And that one that you can probably relate to really well. I was watching Randy play Madden the other day. And he's sitting there and he's going through his menus and everything, and I look at the top across the screen that he is playing. There are like 6 currencies running across his screen. There's like a gold one and a silver one and one with little bells and one that frolics through the forest. I was like, Randy, what the hell is that shit? And he's like, well, these are my trophies, these are my legend tokens, these are my coins. I was like, bro, whatever, dude. Madden 21, Wall Street. Like, explain what all that shit was, dude. Because there were so many currencies. I'd never seen it before.
Madden is. We could do a whole video just on Madden.
You do a
shit.
whole series of videos on EA.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
EA in general.
Yeah, EA is notorious for it.
Madden's got its own game mode called MUT, where you cut cards, and there's like regular cards and these special cards, and you got pretty much
Build
hit the
your own
lottery.
special team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and EA does do a decent job at letting you get a decent. Not, I ain't gonna be a God's Club. It's gonna be a decent team for free if you're willing to grind for it
And play like 20 hours a day, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot.
Right.
And then you can buy packs, and even they kind of the money spenders this year because
Even the packs, it's hard to get something good in them.
yeah, and
Because
it's
they've
like,
decreased the drop rates.
yeah,
Yeah, which
It's
isn't
like, and it's crazy because all right, the lottery, right? You got 0.00% chance, but if you win, you get money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And the people that lottery, they got to give that money away. EA, if 100 people can hit the lottery, they don't lose nothing. It's just
Yeah.
digital shit.
Yeah, digital shit. They can just make more.
Yeah.
Here you
It's
go.
like, but it's crazy. They got their own economy. There's the marketplace,
Mhm.
and there is ways to like loopholes, and there's ways to make money. I'm not going to tell you because everyone will do it and not be.
Right.
But I mean,
It
it's
sounds
just
like they're
crazy.
legitimately printing money then.
Yeah, that's what they're doing, and it's crazy.
You are
Like,
giving them your hard-earned cash
yeah,
for pixels.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, I mean, I get why they do it, and I did really good this year at not spending money on packs because it's stupid. Like, I don't know why anyone does it. You're not going to pull what you want,
Right.
Like, and I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers that EA backs, and like, I don't know if they send them the cards without telling them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they'll post a tweet like, "Oh, I just pulled this card
Right.
out of this slow pack that." You know what I'm saying?
And then everybody floods to go buy that card
They're
because
like,
of the
oh,
influence.
and then I'm like, maybe I can pull that card.
Yeah, right. Dude, that's me. I can do that.
Yeah.
So I could sit here and tell story upon story of Randy texting me being like, "Oh man, I got this many coins. I'm about to pull this card."
Yeah.
But like for the 5 days before that, he's like, "I ain't spending my coins. I ain't spending my coins." And then one day he's like, "F this, I got coins."
Well, along with microtransactions, though, came the card drops and MUT.
Yeah.
All that is a loot box.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And that has gotten gamers, like EA especially, in particular, into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
There was a Supreme Court case about it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's gambling.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is.
And they're trying to drop the, or this year was the first year they dropped the, what is it? Odds for the
Yes, they had
packs.
that last year.
Did they?
They had it last year.
Oh, I don't remember.
So you actually get to see what your chances are.
Well,
pulling,
To an extent.
you get to see what they say your chances are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I would say
because
it's pretty close.
they'll drop the odds, but we've seen them change. Like when the Jason Kelsey card came out last year, and it's
Mhm.
like they put it in, but they didn't. They forgot they f***ed something up. So like everyone's pulling that pack and making a profit.
Right.
And then like, even though the pack says it's the same odds, we know it changed because I was pulling it for
Yeah.
8 hours making a profit. Now I'm losing my ass.
Right.
like,
I bet it got patched like the next day.
Mm.
no, that day. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And this year especially, because like, have you checked the LTDs on the market?
Mm-mm. There aren't very many.
There's not like 18 and 19. I pulled a good amount of LTDs.
I pulled so many in 18. I gave you a couple.
Yeah, like they were.
I was like, "Hey, here, check this out for free Willie McGinnis. I know you like the Patriots. I pulled a Willie McGinnis limited time card, 95 overall. I showed it to Randy. He's like, "You asshole," and I was like, "Here,
Yeah,
good
right.
friend. If I pull a limited today, no, they were rare.
Yeah, those are mine.
Yeah, and they're like, and you can tell because the
Randy can
prices
have
are
it for
up.
some real money."
But like me and you both for 18 and 19, we both pulled like 4 or 5, which
Mhm.
is decent odds.
I've
for
not
playing.
pulled a limited this year, and I
fours.
pulled.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I got legendary on the last promo, so I pulled at least 1,000 packs.
yeah. So it's like we got for the amount of time that we put in, 4 or 5 is a decent pull rate. Like,
Mhm.
but now it's like just insane. It's
Right.
like I remember 18, the Jerry Rice.
Oh my god, that was.
There was 97 Jerry Rice going for like 2 million coins.
Damn.
I had like 10 million coins, whatever.
Yeah, he always has a lot of coins. Cause he
Yeah, I put a lot of time in. Anyway, so
turn
like,
your PlayStation on at 3 in the morning and see what it says.
Oh, he's
doing.
always on there. Yeah.
so I was like, well, I'll spend 120,000 coins, which is like $10. I was like, and I'll spend all in these certain packs. And I was like, after that, I'm done.
Right.
And let me hang on. I'm at work. Okay, I get this text. It's a picture, and I'm in bad service.
Yeah.
So I pull over. I wait a second, and it pops up, and it's Jerry Rice Super Bowl 97 overall
Yeah.
card. Randy's like, first pack, pulled it. He said, I'm spending $1 million. I'm gonna pull 2 more.
That's
I
what
just
they
looked at-
do, though, bro. They
Yeah.
hook you into that.
I looked at my phone. I didn't even reply. I was like, good luck, Randy. I stuck it back in my pocket. A couple hours later, I didn't get no more. I wasted all my money.
I mean, that's what they do. That's what they do with all the loot boxes in this game, or in the games these days, man. And I don't have a problem if it's cosmetic shit.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
I'm okay
if
with
it's
just
weapon
cosmetics.
skins-
Certain ones.
Yeah, like Apex had the Iron Crown event,
Dude.
and it was like $200 to pull 25 items. And then not only did you have to pull all 24 to even unlock the 25th one, you then had to buy it also.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
So-
cosmetics if it's laid out this way. If your loot boxes are random
Yeah,
and the only way to get them is to buy them, or if you can get coins by playing, but it's not like I
Not
raise
a
a level.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
amount.
like if every time I gain a level, I can open one loot box.
yeah,
And any item in that loot box is able to be gotten. Yes, there's a percentage, but it's able to be achieved.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. If you want to add some currency to where on the side, every level I'm getting one loot box, but if I want to pay $5 for 5 boxes, I can do that.
right.
That's fine, because it's just cosmetics. What I'm not okay with is if you put one item in the game that I can't get in the loot box for free.
Right.
Like if I have to pay money at all to get it, I'm no longer okay
Yeah, I'm
with that.
not either.
yeah. And
Like I
that's
don't
the
care if
way-
you put it in there, it's a 0.005% chance
At
for
least
this
it's in there.
helmet that doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, at least it's in there.
I feel
Well, see-
like Madden should be a free game.
As much money as they had, fucking currencies as they got.
Yeah. Like maybe like you charge a $60 for the franchise and shit. But as far as MUT should be free. And then because they're making way more money off of that than they are
Oh,
selling
absolutely.
comics.
The thing is, and I've heard talk of that before, like it going free to play. If it went free to play, the odds on everything would just, it would be even worse. Like, it would be even harder to get stuff. One thing that I've noticed that I've not seen talked about a lot, and this pertains directly to Madden, but also to a lot of other stuff. Like, I know you've seen it. We talked about Microsoft points and stuff. Like, you can buy a certain amount for a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
But if you buy this much more, you get these bonus.
You get a bonus, 1,000 more.
Okay, well, directly related to Madden, here's how it goes. Like, $1 will give you, like, what, 125 points or something like that? Whatever it is, it'll give you this, but that's the base amount, no bonus.
Yeah.
But if you spend $5, you get an extra 50. If you spend $10, you get an extra
100.
100 or
So
whatever.
it's 1,100.
Yeah, 1,100. If you spend $50, you get an extra 850 coins.
So it's 58.50.
58.50. And if you spend $100, you get an extra 2,000 coins. It's 1,200.
Yeah.
So you get 1,200 coins. But here's the deal. If I want to buy a bundle, $100 bundle,
It's 100. 12,000.
it's 12,000 or it's 1,200.
12,000.
Yeah, so you're really not even getting a fucking bonus when it comes to that.
No, because like it's like, oh, spend $100 for this and get the bonus, but the pack costs the $100 plus the bonus that you're supposed to get, and no one says anything about it. We let all of this in general
It's
is
our
our fault.
It's absolutely gamers' fault because for years now we've let them get away with this shit, and now it's to the point where they think we want it.
Yeah.
Like they think we need it in games. This is content.
Yeah.
This store page is content.
This is not content.
No, this is not content. Locking shit behind a paywall that I've already paid you for the game is not content. I should not have to give you $60 and then have to keep feeding you money to get these little snippets of shit that you've created.
Yeah, that's basically, it's worse than subscriptions.
Absolutely.
And there's times, like, I'm okay with some games having subscriptions. WoW, that's all right. Because, I mean, you're constantly coming out. You're buying the game once, and then you're constantly coming out with new, like, every few months they give you new stuff. Final Fantasy 14, the same way. Every 3 months we get new dungeons. There's a reason you're paying for that subscription.
Yeah.
They're not just taking your money and wasting it. I feel like they're giving it back to you. And Madden, bro, how much does it cost to make a new Jerry Rice card?
Right?
$0 is how much it
The
costs.
same one they used last year.
Yeah.
Same card art.
They just changed the 18 to a 19.
Yeah. And then, and like the Legends. I mean, they came out with a few new Legends this year, but.
They did. At the beginning, I had high hopes. And then we finally got the first promo, like, 3 weeks late.
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
It was awful. The first promo was awful.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with Madden this year.
This has turned into a we hate Madden thing, but that's just a me and him thing.
It's honestly an EA thing.
Yeah, it really is. That
like EA is the flagship to all of this.
Yeah.
Talk about
they started so good with Apex. Like,
yeah, they did an amazing job with Apex.
And it was surprising because like I didn't think I was gonna like Apex.
Right.
I was like, man, it's a free game by EA.
Yeah.
No way. I'm hot.
Yeah.
This can't be right.
Yeah,
someone call the Dr. Randy Relapse.
EA doesn't want money for something? What?
Yeah. And then like it went on being good for a while. I was like,
yeah. I mean the game itself is still good.
Yeah.
I mean, they followed
added
the Fortnite thing with the
battle
skins
pass
and battle pass
and all that.
But that I'm okay with that.
That's okay.
The battle pass is cool to me because I don't have to buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not going to get anything in that battle pass that makes you inherently better than me in the game. You're going to get some cosmetic fucking skins and all that stupid shit.
And then they did it.
And then they were like, they couldn't help it, bro. Couldn't help it. We said it during the Apex review. They couldn't help themselves.
Nah.
And the game I was referring to earlier with the lawsuit, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Battlefront
that
2.
one was really bad.
You literally could pay to be better than the people you were playing
The
against.
$500 Darth Vader?
The $500 Darth Vader card made you win. You could literally buy victory cards.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Double check me. Tell me in the comments. I'm pretty sure you could buy victory cards. If you were losing, you just click your card. Now you're not. You won.
I haven't heard that, but it wouldn't surprise me with the way that that game went.
And I think there was something on there. If somebody said you would have to play to get all the shit for free, which I don't even think you could anyway.
Yeah.
But to get all the shit for free, you had to play for like 40,000 hours or something.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Like it was like 40,000
depending
hours
on how good you were too. Like if
Yeah.
you sucked, maybe 50,000.
yeah, that number could easily double or triple depending on your skill level.
Yeah.
But especially a game, Star Wars was not hard to make.
Yeah.
It was Battlefield with Star Wars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a new.
It
was
did
a
look
skin
cool,
on-
though.
Well, of course it looked cool, but the coolest part about Star Wars is not being the faceless droids.
Yeah.
The cool part about Star Wars is being Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, or some shit.
Or Darth
And-
Vader.
Yeah, or if you really have a good job, like a doctor or some shit, you could be Darth Vader for $500 for one game. I mean, that shit just blows my mind.
Yeah,
How do
that's
you take
ridiculous.
Star Wars and not give your players access to the characters? You know what I mean?
It was a problem.
I just, it's a problem, and like you said earlier, it's a problem that we created as gamers. Because at first
2K
it
is
was like,
getting just as bad too with the NBA 2K and the My Player.
Well,
like,
that's bleeding into the single player stuff even.
yeah,
You want your career to be faster?
yeah, you can pay for that.
yeah, and like
There's an app for it.
people are saying, like, because this past year there was a glitch that, like, a VC glitch, so you could get coins for free.
Mhm.
But that 2K didn't put that in there. That was like
Right.
they were not giving money out for
Yeah,
free.
the game's not bad because there's a glitch in it where you can bypass all that. Well, that's
Yeah,
That's gone.
that was an accident.
yeah.
I mean,
I
it's-
guarantee it's not in this one.
It's definitely something that I don't see going anywhere.
No.
No, because we're gonna keep buying stuff. You know what's funny is we're gonna get done with this. I'm gonna run him home or whatever, and we're probably gonna play Madden.
Right, full packs, pay for cards. I mean, I'll buy the season 3 pass of Apex.
Mhm.
I'll buy it. I can't help myself. I want skins.
Yeah.
It's like an addiction,
Yeah, it is.
and it's literally a mindset of it's only $10. It's only $5.
And they've trained us that way.
It's $5 or $10  100 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's never.
But we're okay with that now.
Yeah, but we're fine because it's only $5 or $10 at a time. Over the course of the 6 months you play the game,
Yeah.
you're talking, $500.
Yeah, it's like smoking a cigarette. It's only $5 a day.
Yeah. I mean, really, it is. Like I stop and get. It's no different than
Yeah.
cigarettes or getting a case of beer or something.
Yeah.
So give me like your overview of where can we go from here?
It's gonna get so
I
much
think.
worse.
I think the only thing.
Do you
that's
think
gonna
it'll ever
fix-
get better?
No. The only thing that'll fix this is gamers. Every gamer not buying the shit, and then they do lose money on it.
That's not gonna happen.
But that's the only way to fix it.
Yeah.
It'll never happen. It'll take some kind of movement.
Yeah.
I think it'll hit a limit. Like there's a limit to what people are going to spend. Like you saw it with Star Wars. That was a limit. People were not going to do that, and they had to back down. I don't think it's going to go away. I don't think we've hit that limit yet. I think it's going to get worse for a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll definitely get worse before it gets.
I
better.
think our only hope, and it's not really a hope because they'll find another way to screw you. There's going to come a time where they'll make it some form of legislation will make it illegal
Yeah.
to have like loot boxes and stuff, and that's going to change. But they'll find a way around that.
Yeah, they'll be like, well, like every chapter of this game's $10. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or they'll just.
Oh, I hate that.
they'll
I
just
hate
do a
chapter
catalog.
games.
They'll just do a catalog system
Yeah.
instead of you have a 0% chance of pulling this card. This card's $150.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a catalog now. If you can go get what you want,
Yeah.
but that shit that was hard for you to get before.
Then you really will be buying your team.
Yeah.
And that's what it'll do. And it won't just be for the Madden. It'll be for everything.
Everything.
You want
Yeah.
this legendary costume for your FPS character?
You want this orange gun?
Yeah. You want this? You want this shitty turd gun? That's $5.
Yeah.
You want this badass Crystal Promethean weapon? That's $200.
Yeah. So
How
that's
bad
what
do you want it? But you'll always have what I call whales. You always have whales that will
Yes.
spend the money on that
and
shit
not give no
and not give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
You will always have whales in those games, and it's what floats a lot of those games.
Yeah.
The whales keep the game alive.
So what about you?
The only way I think it's gonna get fixed is if these companies are like, you know what? We don't want to make money no more. That's it.
That's it.
I think we got a better chance of turning the sun out.
Right.
Well, as always, we're just another game review. Randy, Zach, and Aaron. That was our thoughts on microtransactions and loot boxes and stuff. And if you have any thoughts, let us know down below. And what are some ways that you would change it or fix it? Or even if you would, maybe you like microtransactions, let us know. Hit the bell, like it, comment, subscribe to us if you've never done so. And also, Grandma, you're part of this problem. Stop buying stuff on Candy Crush.
Quit buying Zach's Rock Band songs. If you like what you're seeing here, remember, all you got to do is go to our store page and buy more episodes. $5 a piece. It's not bad.
Yeah.
$15 a month.
It's $5 per episode, but if you buy 6, it's $100.
Yeah, bonus, and you can't buy this on the store.